Welcome back!
Weekend Lex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a request for our dear friend
Envy.
Vinyl Envy. Thank you so much. We're gonna do. I've heard a lot of this band. I've seen it a lot of times when I'm like scrolling through my prog archives. Like I see like Brand X.
And the comment section is very big with
Yeah,
Brand X.
It's so funny because I was like, I was into bands like Symphony X. I'm still, of course, Racer X, but I never have heard of Brand X. So this is my first, basically,
introduction
to Brand X. And
yeah.
you did tell us that Phil
Collins is on the drums. So
that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a plus, and that's what I've heard from the comment section as well. You have to check out Brand X with Phil Collins. So thank you so much for requesting this, because this really, gives us that push
into a new prog band. We just discovered
exciting.
like Genesis. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. the
Supper's Ready.
I was just like floored.
Check that out. Yeah,
check that out. And
because our first Genesis reaction was Silver Rainbow,
and we were like, yeah, it's a pop band, cool. And then we're like, oh my god, this is like a progressive like masterpiece.
Yeah. So even my dad was like, I never heard that. Where was that?
We had like the wrong conception of
yes,
Genesis.
Totally. This is so exciting.
Let's see what happens. This is from the album Unorthodox Behaviour from 1976. Yeah, we're back in the 70s. All right, well, let's dive into it and let's see what happens.
Okay. Here
Perfect.
we go.
I'm super excited.
Nuclear burn.
That bass. Fusion. of course, I'm speechless. It already transported me like into a galaxy.
Me too.
Like that keyboard player actually reminds me of Jordan Rudess, the way
Dream Theater, yeah.
that he plays so like quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And the guitar player sounds a little bit. It could be like I'm sure it's not Aldi Meola.
I was gonna say he reminds me of Aldi Meola, not the tone, but just the guitar work.
Yeah, the guitar work. It's not, but I'm sure it's not him, or it could be John McLaughlin, but I don't think it's him either. But it's a good guitar player. But
this
oh my god,
so great!
just
Such
like
a surprise.
Yeah, it literally took me like for a couple of seconds. I was like, yeah, I'm on acid or something, you know.
Yeah.
What I love about this music, that it really like takes you like into a different stratosphere. Everything is amazing. The drummer, oh my god, this whole band is just fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's Phil Collins.
I know, and what I was gonna say, as soon as it started, I was like, oh, I wanted to see, like, this sounds like it's like their first album. And it is. It's Brand X's first album ever recorded.
Brian Eno. We have to do Brian Eno.
Yeah, that came up. So this is the first song of the first album of Brand X. So what a treat. Thank you so much, Vinyl and V, because that's such a great way to start us off on this
I had no idea. I want to see this live. Once we're going to start doing live videos now. We finally figured it out. Like, thank you so much, Michelle, everybody else who was involved. But once she's done with her studies, like, just like as a disclaimer. So, but yeah, because we still have to like test it out, install it.
We at least know what we have to do and what we have to use. We were using the wrong version of the program. So anyway, this will be really cool to see live. I absolutely love the vibe, the energy. It's really, really fantastic. It's so cool that Phil Collins, who is widely sometimes criticized in the comments for turning Genesis more into like a pop thing, then like went on and did this fusion project. So,
but I mean, this was still when Genesis was in their prog phase.
You're right. So, yeah, because this is the 70s. You're totally
this
right.
is still before.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, but also you have to think of like, I mean, I want to be on the radio. Really want to make money.
Right, that's true.
I'm sure Genesis made a ton of money when they were progressive, but he just wanted more money.
Right.
And then
that makes
because
sense.
if you're on the radio, and then when he went solo, I mean, come on, like but this is fantastic. I mean, I've always skipped it for some reason. And Brand X, I was like, well,
now another band that we're.
But now it's another little rabbit hole that we have. Oh my god, when is this gonna stop? Like, there's so much.
There's so much to discover. It's crazy.
So I rewound a little bit so we get the full experience. Let's keep going.
Okay, here we go.
Return to Forever.
That was so crazy.
That was really, really good. Like really, very jazz, very fusion, very fusion.
Yes,
It
totally.
literally like because we've only heard one song of Return to Forever, and it really gave me that vibe.
It did, yeah, definitely.
You know, everybody's a master at their craft.
Yeah.
Everybody's going insane. I love it. Can we look up the guitar player of this band?
Yes, and I was going to tell you, I think that's why he reminded us of Aldi Milo, was because of the
Yes, it sounded very
like
melodic.
elegant gypsy type thing.
And that scale is called, he's playing the melodic minor scale. So that's very, very instantly recognizable. Let's see.
Let's see. Let me look up. There. John Goodsall.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of his name either. But
John
the bass was
Goodsall.
awesome. Obviously, we have to touch on
Percy
that.
Jones, I've heard of Percy Jones, but not like really, I don't
And there's
really
the
know.
keyboard that you were saying, Robin
Lumley.
Lumley.
Wow. Well, there
This
we go.
was so
So cool.
good.
I can't believe that Phil Collins is such a good
I know.
drummer. You know,
I mean, we knew he was a good drummer,
Yeah.
but I just didn't know that.
I mean, he has to be like freaking amazing to play in Genesis, but to play jazz is, I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a fusion band, you have to be good. You know,
Yeah.
you have to play everything.
Definitely.
All these time signatures and all this stuff, but
This was a treat to get to see a totally different side of Phil Collins, though,
Yeah.
like on his.
yeah, it's really, really crazy stuff. I love it. I'm down for more.
Yes.
Guys, if you want to hear more, let us know. But I mean, of course, you always in the comments is like I'm sure you have recommended us now, like up to
A
like
lot of people have
10,000 songs.
mentioned Brand X in the comments, so this is just the song that we chose because this is what Vinyl Envy requested.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you know, we're always down to look at the comments. We grab like random suggestions from the comments as well. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to like listen to this with us and experience this. If you have any other suggestions, please let us know. If this was your first time listening to this, let us know what you thought about that too. So we'll hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.